Hi guys and welcome. This is going to be their confessions channel messages for the beautiful sign, I believe, of Aquarius. Is that what you clicked on? Yes, Aquarius. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? Hello to my members and my patrons, okay? If you are a patron, the videos are starting to slowly trickle in. There was an issue with Patreon, so you didn't get any of the videos. Of course, the videos are available to you to watch on the channel, but as a paid member, you obviously have access to those videos ad free as well as the extended. So with that being said, Taurus is up, Virgo is up, and the Virgo extended is going to be up, and then Libra, and I'm going to upload them in order. Okay, so make sure that you go there. I was having an issue with that. I apologize for the shuffling and the banging. If you are, again, new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members and my patrons. Once again, everything that you need, Aquarius, for you and your collective is below in the description box. And let's go ahead and get started. So this is their confessions. When I touch the card, the channel messages that I receive about what may be going on in your situation. Okay, and that is how we're going to read this. You will get a corresponding what aren't they telling you for your zodiac sign as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and get started. So it's going to be 8 cards, and let's go ahead and see where we are. And we lead with, I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. Well, we are dealing with a person who you already know has ego issues. The fact that they're saying this to you means that they know that they treated you poorly. And I do believe that this is a projection. When I feel these energies, I'll let you know. And I will call them out on BS and tell you what I feel about them. And I do feel like that this person does not feel guilty, as they stated. I do know that this is a projection. This sounds like something that they would say to you, Aquarius, when they are yelling and screaming at you just to get a rise out of you, just to hurt your feelings. But it is actually the truth. You're dealing with a fire sign or somebody of that nature who really doesn't care. And we are back. I apologize for that. But just wrapping up this particular card, Aquarius, as I was saying, I do feel like that this is a projection, but this is also the truth. It's one of those rare things where an individual will probably say this, like I was saying, just to try to get you back, or to say, well, I don't care how you feel, just to get a reaction out of you. And in actuality, this individual is definitely ego-driven to get you back, but they do it because they really secretly want your attention. So and you know, they can be pretty vindictive, so you know, be mindful of that as well. What else are we showing here, Spirit? We have, no one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. I do feel like you are connecting with an individual who does have fixed energy. So it could be a fellow Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus energy right now. And I do feel like this individual prides themselves on keeping their feelings away from you, which we know that that is just as detrimental and dangerous as not of telling you too much, or telling you something and showing you another. So it looks like the individual definitely prides themselves on not being quite honest with you, which kind of goes back to, I don't feel guilty for the way that I treat you. They're aware that they do this, Aquarius, and it's very ashamed. It's very hurtful to you, because you, on the other hand, may be feeling victimized in this whole thing and not really understanding why they see fit to act the way that they do when it comes down to this energy with you. I do feel, again, victimization here. And a lot of ego energy, them giving themselves, their ego rules the show. Okay. The ego runs the show. What fail is I cannot be vulnerable with you. I'd rather hide in the darkness before I let you see the inside of me. Again, this this is an energy where the person cares about what you think but wants to compete with you at the same time. It's very sad, and I'm not going to lie to you. I am picking up on Scorpio energy. It's one of those energies where I would rather put on a false self mask and hide who I am from you rather than just to completely show you who I am, obviously hide who I am, and but secretly torture you at the same time. So getting satisfaction out of seeing this bother you and this hurts you, but at the same time not going to give you the satisfaction of knowing that really it's like having a frenemy. It's an energy of frenemy. Like, I really don't like you, but at the same time I want to impress you because I care about what you feel at the same time, or your opinion matters. It feels like that, and this is such an immature and dangerous energy to actually deal with. And I feel sorry that you guys have to deal with that from this individual. And I feel like the situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. Of course, they blame shift. They're trying to blame you for everything that they do. Their strategy is to not let you know how much, so very much, they love you and want your attention and want they want your love. They want it secretly. They're too immature to accept it when you give it to them, and they're too immature to I see the part that they play in this. This is what this is mainly about. And it's unfortunate because I think that somewhere along the line, when you look at this energy, Aquarius, it was still easy to love this person at the same time because there is this childlike quality about them. And you also felt the need that you can fix them, that you can come in and really fix them or fix something. And it could have been that they came at you in a time in your life where you felt empty, and the humanitarian in you was attracted to their broken pieces. The problem is that once you nourish that brokenness, that in turn helped create and promote the monster that they became, because now they have your love and support against all odds. And sometimes we have to be careful who we love, because when we show this individual who otherwise wouldn't be loved normally, you don't do normal. Okay. You don't do normal at all. So this is a situation that would come and drop in your lap, Aqua, because normal and societal rules and all of that, you don't do that, period. So this is very prone to something that would come to you. My pride and my ego got so hurt, I wanted revenge. I told you that this person was vindictive. My ego is too big to care. The very first card that we lead with is here. I am channeling that as well. And I feel like they definitely put themselves in a situation where they're constantly scanning your behavior. They like the dark. They like the dark. I was going to say sitting in the dark, but I didn't want it to sound too. When I say that they like sitting in the dark, they like the energy of the darkness. They like to be on the darker side of things. They're deep and complicated, and they feel so very drawn to getting you back, although you were the person that believed in them when everybody turned their back on them. When you started to put yourself first, Aquarius, they got mad and took that as an insult, because now you're getting stronger and they can't boss you around. And if you're and don't look at it from the terms of weak and strong, look at it from the standpoint of you are now starting to notice the patterns. So you can call the play before they even give you the play, before they show you the move. You could call it. And so now you've started to position yourself in other ways where you're like, I'm not dealing with this. And now they want to get you back. So now you probably have heard lashing out verbally, doing things just to upset you, but yet comes back. But yet comes back to show you, like, hey, I did this. It's like poking you with a sharp stick. Like, hey, I did this. How are you going to feel? They feed on your reaction, Aquarius. And I have told my Aquarian clients this. These people that you are with are so unbelievably immature. But at the same time, it feeds something within you. So you have to get to the point where you stop it altogether. I am keeping secrets from you, and I hope that you don't find out. They hope that you find out because they need your reaction. I want you to look at it like this, whoever this video is for, whatever collective, whatever part of the Aquarian collective that I am reading for. I need to constantly screw up and be on your radar. The more I have your attention, regardless of whether it's bringing hurt, I know that this is, you're not going to leave me. It's this energy of you're not going to leave me alone. You think so outside of the box, depending on where your Aquarius is, that these situations look different and feel different, but it's the same old shit. So they pride themselves on constantly being relevant in your life because ultimately that's what they want. Wouldn't you love as a grown-up child with grown-up emotion, I'm sorry, with childlike emotions as a grown-up to have a permanent playmate? Don't you look at it like that? Is it hard for you to internalize where they may be coming from? I'm not definitely condoning this, but at the same time, if you constantly paid me attention over and over and over and over again, and all I want is your attention, then why the hell would you leave? Why would I let you leave? You're giving me, and basically you're calling it something. Call it something. Put a name on it. And now that we know what it is, we can both act like it doesn't exist, and I'm going to react. I'm going to act, and you're going to react to my actions. Thank you for your attention. And now I have you flustered. I have you frustrated. I have you stuck. I have you stuck exactly where I want you because you don't get to leave and do anything new. You don't get to reach for newness and innovation as your Aquarian wants to do. You just get to be stuck here with me and my shit for now until the day that I'm done. And who knows what that looks like. That's what this person is doing. Show me, Spirit. That's what this person is doing, Aqua. And this full moon in Leo. Hold on. Oh, that's going to fall. We don't want that. This full moon in Leo for you is going to hit you in the 7th house to add insult to injury. I'm pretty sure that's what that says. My research for my upcoming video. I'm going to be commentating on it before it happens. But Aquarius, I have you down for 7th and something else. I don't see why I didn't write it down, but don't quote me here. Just watch the video. But if it is 7th house, I know your North Node and South Node has you looking at things. Let me see if I wrote it down over here. That was the new moon. Yeah, so your new moon hits you in the 1st. It makes sense. So the full moon's going to hit you in the 7th. That makes complete sense because that's what it does. So I want you to be mindful of that energy. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. And that's when you swoop in. You know what to do to fix it. And I feel that you're so attracted, some of you guys, to the brokenness of this person because that gives you the validation when they come to you with a problem. You will fix this. And what you are not seeing in that is emotional manipulation. And emotional exploitation also happens as well, but they will emotionally manipulate you by putting themselves in situations or bringing things to you that they know that you are drawn to. And, you know, the best way that I can tell you to deal with that, and you're not going to change a person, you can only change yourself, is to accept what it is that they want, accept why you are attracted to it, and just let them know that I'm not going to allow you to exploit me, because this is what you want. And you know that I'm working on that. I'm working on that part of me. And every time I try to take it away from you and fix it, you come right back presenting me with something else. I don't want you to do that anymore. And that may sound passive aggressive. Trust me, I'm not, but I have to be mindful of how I tell you guys, because each one of you guys have different Marses. You have different variables that make you different. It all starts with the truth. So your tool is the truth. Your mechanism to fight is your truth. Okay. This is their cry for codependency. I feel unbalanced and uneasy, and I do not know what to do to fix it. Okay. And finally, how do we end this? I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. This is the truth. This is actually the truth. They do feel unworthy. And they take that uncertainty and that misery and that emptiness out on you. Out of all of this, they're letting you know that they feel miserable, they feel lost, and it's draining them. I don't think this individual has thought about it from the standpoint of what it is doing to you, obviously, because they are thinking with what is going to best suit them. They dump their stuff on your lap and leave you left cleaning up a mess, but then will emotionally abandon you at the same time when you need their help. I do feel like that is what the truth is, but I don't want to focus on that. I feel like this is where I'm going with this. No one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. They don't want to accept their truth. They don't want to accept their things. And this is how they're torturing you with it. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. What a terrible way. What a terrible way for them to torture you, and you obviously have already developed feelings for this person, but you're getting stronger, and I want you to stay the course. If this is your story and you want to take it a little bit further, go ahead and book me. Bookings are open. We're about halfway through the month, and we're halfway filled. Typically by the third week of the month, we're done. We fill up. So we are back to weekends for my core clientele. It's been that way since November, and it probably will continue to be that way. I'm going to be bringing late days back. Every third Saturday of the month will be late, and then the next subsequent day will be closed. So keep look out for that starting back in March. But if you want to book, I am available. This is what we're going to go with, and I will see you in your What Aren't They Telling You video. And to everyone else, I will see you at the bottom half of the month. Bye, Aqua.